What drink would you like for your number 12 combo?
Bro, what the fuck? Give me a team member.
The rumors have been flying for months. Now they're finally true. McDonald's has changed its value menu, offering fewer items for $1.
2,510 chicken McNuggets. That's what McDonald's AI tried to charge one customer at the drive-thru. The total came to $264.75 for an order that was supposed to be a few sandwiches. That disaster became a TikTok joke, and it's just one of the problems McDonald's is dealing with right now. On January 1st, 2026, McDonald's is fundamentally changing how it controls what you pay for a Big Mac. Corporate headquarters is implementing enhanced franchising standards that give them direct oversight over menu pricing at thousands of locations, and this marks the first time in the company's modern history they've stepped in like this. Here's why that matters to you. For years, franchisees have been quietly raising prices while corporate looked the other way. A McDouble here, 50 cents on fries there. And then one day you looked at your receipt and realized a fast food lunch costs $15. An E. coli outbreak killed one person and hospitalized 34 others. Franchisees in California are bleeding money after a minimum wage hike. Their AI experiment failed publicly and embarrassingly. And through all of this, McDonald's kept opening new restaurants and hoping the problems would fix themselves. This is what happens when the world's largest fast food chain starts losing control. McDonald's didn't just get expensive by accident, they let it happen. The company operates through franchisees, independent business owners who pay for the right to run McDonald's restaurants. These franchisees have historically controlled their own menu prices, and corporate mostly stayed out of it. Suggestions existed, but the person who owns your local McDonald's ultimately decided what showed up on your receipt. That system worked fine for decades, and then it didn't. Inflation hit. Supply chains broke. Labor costs climbed. Franchisees started raising prices to protect their margins, and nobody at corporate stopped them. Each increase seemed small on its own, but here's the thing, they added up fast. A combo meal that cost $6 in 2019 suddenly cost $11 in 2024, and customers noticed. Social media turned against McDonald's almost overnight. Posts showing receipt totals that rivaled sit-down restaurants went viral. The phrase, "McDonald's is expensive now," became a running joke that wouldn't die. Customer traffic dropped, and that's when the panic started. CEO Chris Kempczynski did something you almost never see a corporate executive do during a 2025 earnings call. He admitted the truth. Customers are seeing combo meals priced over $10 too often, he said, and this is absolutely negatively shaping value perceptions. Think about that for a second. The CEO of the world's largest fast food chain publicly admitting his restaurants charge too much. That's not the kind of statement you make unless the situation has gotten desperate. August 2025 brought the first response, an agreement forcing franchisees to price 8 popular combo meals at 15% less than ordering items separately. January 1st, 2026 brings the real crackdown. Andrew Gregory, Senior Vice President of Global Franchising, laid it out in a December 2025 memo. McDonald's will now assess franchisee pricing decisions across the board, requiring operators to work with approved pricing consultants and tools to ensure value consistency. Franchisees who don't deliver what McDonald's calls value leadership will face consequences. The days of charging whatever you want are over. Corporate is taking back control, and they're not asking for permission. McDonald's response to the pricing crisis came down to one bet: convince customers that value still exists at the Golden Arches. The McValue platform launched January 7th, 2025, headlined by a $5 meal deal that includes a McDouble or McChicken, 4-piece McNuggets, small fries, and a drink. That's a complete meal for less than what many competitors charge for a single sandwich. Buy one, add one for $1 deals followed, along with the return of extra value meals in September 2025. The numbers suggest the bet is working. 30% of all U.S. transactions now go through extra value meals. Nearly 1 in 3 customers are choosing bundled options, proof that people will come back if the price feels right. CEO Kempczynski pushed back against anyone suggesting only poor people care about pricing during the Q3 2025 earnings call. Value matters to everybody, he explained, whether you're upper income, middle income, or lower income. Feeling like you're getting good value for your dollar matters to everyone regardless of what's in their bank account. And then came the line that sounded almost like a threat. We are not going to lose as a brand. We are not going to lose on value. McDonald's spent years developing AI that could take your drive-thru order. The technology was supposed to reduce labor costs, speed up service, and prove that fast food could automate its way into the future. It became a joke instead. The company partnered with IBM to build the system and tested it at locations across the country. The idea seemed simple enough. An AI listens to your order, confirms it on the screen, and sends it to the kitchen without a human ever getting involved. Labor costs go down, speed goes up, everybody wins. Except the AI couldn't understand what customers were saying. Accuracy hit only 80 to 85%, nowhere near the 95% threshold needed for actual deployment. That 15% error rate doesn't sound catastrophic until you realize what it means in practice. Customers ordering a McFlurry and getting charged for 20. People asking for no pickles and receiving only pickles. Orders getting scrambled so badly that workers had to redo everything anyway. And then came the TikTok videos. Customers started filming their interactions with the AI and posting the disasters online. The McNuggets incident went especially viral, with that $264 order becoming a symbol of everything wrong with the experiment. Comments flooded in mocking McDonald's for thinking a robot could replace a human taking orders. July 26, 2024 marked the end. McDonald's killed the IBM partnership and walked away from years of development. Google became the answer. A multi-year agreement announced in December 2023 made Google Cloud the new technology partner, and McDonald's became the largest food service retailer to adopt Google Distributed Cloud. An AI chatbot called Ask Pickles is in development to help employees troubleshoot equipment issues in the kitchen. AI voice ordering is supposedly returning in 2026 using Google technology instead of IBM. Nobody knows if it will actually work this time. The memory of those TikTok videos hasn't faded. The kiosk expansion keeps going regardless, with over 130,000 units deployed globally and plans for more than 700,000 by the end of 2028. Kiosk orders generate 11% larger order sizes and 30% higher average checks than counter orders, which explains why McDonald's keeps pushing them despite customer complaints about the machines being confusing. October 2024 brought the kind of crisis that can destroy a fast food brand overnight. E. coli spread through McDonald's restaurants across 14 states. 104 people got sick. 34 ended up in the hospital. 1 person died. The source turned out to be fresh-slivered onions from supplier Taylor Farms, a company that provided ingredients to hundreds of McDonald's locations. By the time investigators traced the outbreak, the damage had already spread across the country. McDonald's yanked onions from roughly 900 restaurants and waited for the news cycle to move on. It didn't move on quickly. The company spent $100 million on marketing in the fourth quarter of 2024 trying to convince customers the food was safe again. $100 million just to rebuild trust that took years to earn and days to destroy. The CDC declared the outbreak over on December 3, 2024. But declarations don't change how people feel when they pull into the drive-thru. Trust doesn't come back easily, especially when someone died eating your food. Every headline about the outbreak reminded customers that fast food comes with risks they don't usually think about, and McDonald's had to figure out how to make people forget. California became a test case for what happens when fast food labor costs explode, and the results aren't pretty. April 1st, 2024 brought a $20 minimum wage for fast food workers in the state, the highest in the country by a wide margin. The law applied to chains with 60 or more locations nationwide, which meant every major fast food brand had to comply. McDonald's franchisees watched their labor costs jump overnight. One franchisee running 7 restaurants in California saw his entire operation start to collapse. Hours cut by 16% across all locations. Workforce slashed from 413 employees down to 384. Gross sales dropped 16% as customers started going elsewhere. The math simply stopped working. Another franchisee operating 24 locations had it even worse in some ways. Same-store sales declined for 17 consecutive months straight before finally recovering in October 2024. 17 months of watching the numbers go down while hoping something would change. 17 months of cutting costs everywhere possible and still barely breaking even. Menu prices in California climbed almost 2% higher than other states, but that wasn't enough to offset the labor cost increase. Customers noticed the higher prices and started questioning whether McDonald's was worth it. The franchisees absorbed most of the pain, and they're still absorbing it today. National average hourly pay at McDonald's sits around $13.62 according to PayScale, with only 29% of employees reporting they feel fairly compensated. California forced that number up to $20, and franchisees are still figuring out how to survive. July 10th, 2025 marked the day McDonald's finally listened to its customers. The snack wrap came back. Anyone under 25 might not understand why this matters, but the snack wrap developed something close to a cult following after McDonald's killed it in 2016. Customers spent years asking, begging, practically harassing the company on social media for its return. Joe Erlinger, president of McDonald's USA, admitted he personally receives countless emails about the product. $2.99 gets you the new version featuring McCrispy strips in spicy and ranch varieties. And here's what makes this significant. The snack wrap is McDonald's first permanent menu addition in over 4 years. In an era where everything is a limited-time offer designed to create artificial urgency, making something permanent signals serious confidence. Chicken is where McDonald's sees its future. The company publicly committed to gaining another point of chicken market share by the end of 2026. And in an industry where single market share points represent billions of dollars, that target demands action. McCrispy strips launched nationwide on May 5th, 2025. And the Best Burger Initiative is rolling out to nearly all markets by the end of 2026 with improved beef preparation techniques. CosMC's that weird beverage-focused spin-off concept is dead as a standalone brand. All 5 locations closed by late June 2025 after failing to gain traction. The drinks survived, though, with over 500 restaurants in Wisconsin and Colorado testing items like creamy vanilla cold brew and strawberry watermelon refresher. McDonald's executives aren't pretending things are fine. CEO Kempczynski told investors during the Q3 2025 earnings call that they remain cautious about consumer health in the U.S. and top international markets, expecting pressures to continue well into 2026. CFO Ian Borden went further in November 2025, saying conditions got worse through the third quarter and into the fourth quarter. The company still plans to hit 50,000 restaurants worldwide by 2027, spending billions to expand while simultaneously admitting the economic environment is getting harder. China alone gets approximately 1,000 new stores in 2025. That's either confidence or desperation depending on how you look at it. January 1st, 2026 brings the most significant operational shift in years, when corporate takes control of franchisee pricing. The snack wrap is back. Google is rebuilding the AI strategy. Value meals dominate the marketing. Whether any of it works depends on factors McDonald's can't control. Consumer spending, inflation, competition, and the broader economy will decide if this turnaround succeeds or fails. But here's what we know for sure. McDonald's spent years letting franchisees charge whatever they wanted while quality slipped and customers got frustrated. An AI experiment became a punchline. An E. coli outbreak killed someone. Franchisees in California are struggling to survive. And through all of it, McDonald's kept opening new restaurants and hoping the problems would fix themselves. They didn't. Now comes the hard part. The next time you pull into a McDonald's drive-thru in 2026, prices might actually be lower than they were in 2025. And if that happens, it won't be because McDonald's wanted to be generous. It'll be because they had no other choice. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.